Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it right down. Sets up the next drive. So Wisconsin's offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Badgers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Oregon's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. Defense comes down with it.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks loose at the 45. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on the screen now. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. And the Badgers will have to kick it away. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Now it's second down here. They'll give it to the back, and they'll stop him after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. The Ducks will have to kick this away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Crucial third down play coming up. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up the 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. So, Kirk, we reach the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is caught. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop. Line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. In fact, starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Grab down the middle. It's Fung. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That sack sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack, because right now it's not working.
The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the important point after attempt. After the PAT, the lead is 20. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And the Badgers will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. And the defense jumps on the football. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's third down for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We're just one quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that previous play.
3:25.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, moves the football. Now for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The back's got it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback will take a knee. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.